Good afternoon, everyone. Commencement is the culmination of the academic year. It is the formal conferring of degrees, and especially at the CUNY Graduate Center, a time for our community to recognize the incredible achievements of our graduates. Every member of this graduating class and all of us in the faculty and administration chose to be part of a community of scholars in which the pursuit of sharing knowledge is prized. In an environment in which all our accomplished graduates and those who came to honor them receive the attention and respect they deserve. We are honored to be joined by members of the CUNY Board of Trustees and the Graduate Center Foundation Board. Please remain seated as I call your name. CUNY Trustee Angelo Volo, Graduate Center Foundation Board members James Blanco, Craig Kaplan, and Joanna Maydahl. Today, we also welcome New York State Council members Linda Lee, Julie Menon, Kevin Riley, Althea Stevens, and Sandra Ung, who are here in the audience to see fellow City Council member Natasha Williams receive her doctoral philosophy. We're going to have to start a PhD caucus in the City Council. It's now my pleasure to welcome Felix Matos Rodriguez, Chancellor of the City University of New York, who will offer readings. Felix?
Good afternoon, everyone. Buenas tardes. President Bloomberg for inviting me here to be part of the 58th commencement of the Graduate Center. On behalf of the entire university community, it is a great honor to congratulate our 190 masters and 350 doctoral graduates. and my family. I wonder what would have happened to her potential, to my father's potential, to my potential, if they had not been a public institution that had opened the doors of opportunity for them. Would I be standing here today to enjoy this moment with you if a public university had not been there to provide a fertile ground for Margarita's many talents and intellectual curiosity? I don't know, but really, I don't think so. So, you see, I wear this doctoral gown with great pride, and I wear it to honor them and to remember. And I've always worn this gown to remember. So I invite all the graduates today to select a few symbols that would always allow you to remember. To remember where you came from and how hard but fulfilling your road to success has been. To remember that accomplishments such as the one we celebrate today are seldom attained without the help and support of many loved ones, and it is appropriate to have the humility to acknowledge and recognize this. To remember, to the families here, give them a round of applause. To remember the dreams that brought you here and to have the self-confidence to fulfill those dreams and aim to new heights with the skills and lessons learned here at the Graduate Center. To remember that without public institutions that invest in the talent and potential of New Yorkers, our entire collective future quality of life and standard of living are placed in jeopardy. To remember to treat each student, family member, colleague, neighbor that you encounter with the same respect and the same expectation of potential with which you were treated here at the Graduate Center. And going back to my abuela's story, I used the gown to remember to treat each student and colleague I face in the same way I hope my indomitable grandmother was treated in school. So again, I invite you today to select a few symbols that would always allow you to remember. To remember the important values of solidarity, excellence, and perseverance that are applicable to every discipline, to every job, and to every situation in life. To remember that you're not alone, that we, the Graduate Center and at CUNY, will be here for you as you continue your life and professional journey. We wish you nothing short of great success. Éxito, buena suerte, and good luck.
Thank you, Chancellor. I think your grandmother's spirit is with us today. It is now my pleasure to welcome Samantha Delaney, who will be speaking on behalf of the graduates. Samantha Delaney is a PhD candidate in biochemistry. This spring, she began a postdoctoral fellowship in the Department of Drug Design and Pharmacology at the University of Copenhagen. There, she helps to develop and test radioactive markers used in nuclear imaging to diagnose and treat cancer and other diseases. She received a Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry with a double minor in French and Religious Studies from St. Michael's College. Samantha?
Thank you, Provost Everett, for the introduction. Good afternoon, Interim President Brumberg, faculty and staff, family and friends, our distinguished guests, and the exhilarated, excited, and no doubt exhausted 2024 graduates. It's an honor to be here with you to be able to speak on behalf of the students. It's here at the Graduate Center at the City University of New York that we have risen to some of the most profound levels of higher education. Completing a degree at the Graduate Center offers an opportunity to learn and work in a vibrant academic atmosphere. It has been a journey that has instilled subject matter expertise and critical research technique practice, and importantly, given opportunities to communicate groundbreaking and exciting research to the academic communities of New York City and beyond. And what we have accomplished is exceptional. Among us right now are the scholars that have dedicated their research paths to tackle climate change, interrogate the legislative responsiveness of members of Congress, examine the roles that immigration and race play in gentrification, and to even explore how TikTok has helped migrants develop a sense of autonomy and identity upon arriving in the United States. It goes without saying that our home at 365 Fifth Ave, our own piece of chaotic Midtown Manhattan, became the epicenter of all of our diverse research paths, the nexus of our expertise spanning the natural sciences, the social sciences, and the humanities. I have no doubt that the work that we have collectively completed is poised to break out into the mainstream amongst our many fields and will certainly have remarkable impacts on society. I'm graduating today with my PhD in biochemistry. I'm now working as a radiopharmaceutical scientist in Europe and continuing my research in nuclear medicine. And for as much time as I spent in the laboratory these past couple of years, I also spent a large amount of time in quite a different setting, Broadway theaters. Now, I'm not an actor, but I am a pretty big musical theater fan and definitely took advantage of living in the city with perhaps the best theater in the world throughout my PhD. I mean, you're clapping, but let's be real, the only reason I've been able to see as many shows as I did is because of the lottery and rush tickets. We all know what a grad student's finances are like. But with all the shows that I have been able to see, one in particular does stand out. At the end of 2021, there was a revival of Stephen Sondheim's musical Company, which follows the story of Bobby, a woman living in New York City who's celebrating her 35th birthday. Throughout the show, we follow Bobby interacting with her friends, all of whom are either married or engaged, and are encouraging Bobby to finally settle down. But she's struggling to come to terms with exactly what she wants in life. In the final song, appropriately called Being Alive, Bobby undergoes a critical transformation. After relentlessly criticizing relationships, she realizes that having people who love you in your life is essential. She now wants connection. At its core, Company is about wanting. As I've been abroad these past few months, at a new job in a new country where I know no one, I have felt Bobby's epiphany in real time. That community, family, friendships, but also our careers, passions, and dreams are perhaps some of the most important things that we have in life because they are the things and the people that remind us what it is like to be alive. And I'm sure that many of our fellow graduates can understand this, as so many of you have come from abroad to live and study in New York and have experienced the challenges that come with it. And even when you're not an international student, it can still be really hard. Penn Station at rush hour is no joke. I am speaking from experience. But we push through because the wanting that we have drives us to the other side of the challenge. We are all here today because we didn't give up. We pushed through. We wanted to go on this remarkable intellectual, professional, and personal journey. So we pushed through COVID, we pushed through late nights in the laboratory and in the library, and we pushed through last year when New York City raised the price of dollar pizza to $1.50. So I urge you, 2024 graduates, to keep the people and the passions and the hobbies in your life that make you the happiest, that make you feel alive. Apply to that master's or PhD program, send that email to the higher up, get to the theater with the hope of grabbing a rush ticket, book the flight, move out of the country, move back home, do whatever it is that you feel is right to find that company, that family, those people, those passions, everywhere you go in life. For us graduates, today's liminality embodies the precipice on which we stand. So as we take our next steps across the intellectual and literal threshold out of Lincoln Center, through New York and into the rest of the world, always keep that perseverance, always keep wanting, and always keep the people and the passions in your life that remind you what it is like to truly be alive. Bravo, and congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Delaney. I really think she encapsulates what our students are, a scientist interested in the theater. I know you weren't in the theater. I'm glad we, though, could share the stage with you today. So thank you very much. I now have the pleasure of introducing Dr. William Bell, recipient of the President's Distinguished Alumni Medal. Dr. Bell, would you please stand and join me at the podium and join with Professor Emerita Harriet Goodman. No, you stand. The President's Distinguished Alumni Medal is awarded selectively to individuals whose extraordinary contribution merits special institutional recognition. Dr. William Bell, you have dedicated your career to protecting vulnerable children. As the President and Chief Executive Officer of Casey Family Programs, the organization you have led since 2006, you have championed that cause nationwide. Our goal, you told the U.S. Senate Committee in 2018, is for children to be free from abuse and neglect, surrounded by strong families and supportive communities. That mission to reduce the need for foster care and ensure the safety and success of every child resonates deeply in communities throughout the United States. Throughout your stewardship, Casey Family Programs has become the largest operating foundation of its kind, focusing on strategic initiatives and partnerships that protect children from abuse and neglect by reinforcing the foundation of strong, supportive family structures. Your leadership in child welfare services began long before your current role, from managing New York City's extensive child protection network with over 7,000 staff and a multi-billion-dollar budget to driving innovation in child protection during your tenure as Commissioner of the New York City Administration for Children's Services. In each of these roles, you have prioritized prevention and community collaboration. Your visionary approach has yielded a decline in the number of children entering foster care. Your work has had a profound impact on children's lives. Your educational achievements included a Master of Social Work from Hunter College and a PhD in Social Welfare from the Graduate Center, combined with decades of service, have equipped you with a formidable expertise and an unwavering dedication to social change. Your inclusion in the Hunter College Alumni Hall of Fame celebrates these contributions and your ongoing commitment to education and advocacy. You received numerous other honors, including a joint resolution from the Mississippi Legislature recognizing your life service to the nation's children and families. For your extraordinary leadership in transforming child welfare, for your tireless efforts to ensure all children grow up in a safe and loving homes, and for your relentless pursuit of a society where every child's potential can be fully realized, the Graduate Center of the City University of New York is proud to present you with the President's Distinguished Alumni Medal. Congratulations. And open it up, and we'll take a picture. Thank you, Dr. Bell and Professor Goodman. At this commencement, we are privileged to recognize two individuals who have been selected to receive honorary degrees, one from the Graduate Center and one from the City University of New York. To begin, I have the honor to present on behalf of the Graduate Center the degree of Doctor of Sciences honoris causa to Dr. George Yankopoulos. Would Dr. Yankopoulos and Professor Kevin Gardner please join me at the podium? Dr. George Yankopoulos, you have produced medical miracles. As a board co-chair, president, and chief scientific officer of Regeneron, the company you co-founded, you have brought to market therapeutic technologies that were once the realm of science fiction. Through your company, you have originated medicines to treat diseases and conditions such as skin cancer, macular degeneration, asthma, and eczema. Your novel antibody therapies take aim at public health threats such as Ebola and COVID-19. You have achieved all this not simply as a business leader, but as a hands-on inventor, personally directing the development of these groundbreaking treatments. Your quest for healing interventions has yielded clinical marvels with far-reaching implications for the public good, including manufactured human antibodies. Your personal journey has unfolded against the backdrop of New York City. A first-generation American, you were valedictorian at the Bronx High School of Science. And Columbia College, you earned your MD at Columbia College's University of Physicians and Surgeons, and earned your PhD in biochemistry and molecular biophysics at Columbia's Graduate School. Where you departed academia for a career in business, you chose an industry where triumph is elusive. Yet your leadership has positioned Regeneron to secure FDA approval for multiple drugs, a testament to your strategic acumen and your dedication to scientific innovation. Amid your many successes, you have found ways to help others. Your enthusiasm for nurturing the next generation of scientific trailblazers shines in Regeneron's STEM education and mentorship initiatives, in the Young Scientist Awards given at the Regeneron International Science and Engineering Fair, and in Regeneron's commitment to corporate responsibility. Your commitment to pushing the boundaries of biomedical research and your devotion to improving patient outcomes exemplify the highest ideals of scientific inquiry and humanitarian service. In honoring you today, we celebrate not only your remarkable achievements, but also your profound impact on the future of healthcare and the well-being of countless individuals around the globe. For channeling your exceptional vision and expertise towards advancing scientific innovation, for ensuring that healthcare meets the needs of individuals worldwide, and for fostering opportunities for the next generation to take medical science still further, the Graduate Center of the City University of New York proudly confers upon you the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa, with all the rights and privileges associated therewith. Congratulations. This is what's going to happen to all of you in a second. There we go. This. At this ceremony, we're pleased to have Chancellor Matos Rodriguez with us to award the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, to Donald Graham. Would Chancellor Rodriguez come to the podium with Mr. Graham joining him? Thank you.
Joined by Vice Chancellor Alicia Alvero here at the podium. Thank you, Josh. Donald Graham, you have used your platform to bring college success to students who might have only dreamed of obtaining a higher education. You are the co-founder of the Dream.US, the nation's largest college and career success program for undocumented immigrant youth, which was created in 2013 to help undocumented immigrant youth get access to a college education. In a little over a decade, the Dream US has provided more than 10,000 scholarships to dreamers attending more than 80 partner colleges in over 20 states and Washington, D.C. with a total of $240 million in scholarship awards paid as of the fall of 2023. Last year, the Dream.US celebrated the graduation of approximately 750 scholars from more than 65 partner colleges, including scholars from 54 countries from around the world. These scholars arrived in the US as young as 4 years old, and 86% of them are first-generation college graduates. "18 of the City University of New York's colleges are partners with the Dream US because of the college's records of serving low-income, first-generation students and their commitment to supporting and graduating undocumented students. Since 2013, the Dream US has committed over $56 million to the 1,917 Dream US scholars who have attended CUNY colleges. You are also doing the same in the nation's capital as a past chairman and current member of the District of Columbia College Access Program, which has helped enroll more than 35,000 students in post-secondary education, celebrated the success of 14,000 college graduates, and has awarded nearly $55 million in scholarships to Washington, D.C. students. For harnessing your platform to advocate for and support higher education for students who otherwise might not have the access to such streams, the City University of New York proudly confers upon you the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. And one of his colleagues from the Dream US Foundation is getting her PhD at this ceremony. You will know who she is by the loudness of the cheering section on this side.
Thank you, Chancellor. I now have the pleasure to present Dr. Cindy Katz, Professor of Earth and Environmental Sciences, Psychology, Women and Gender Studies, and American Studies at the Graduate Center, and also Deputy Executive Officer of our Earth and Environmental Sciences PhD program, who will deliver the commencement address. Cindy?
Thank you, Provost Everett. Greetings to everyone. I look out at this room and I am thrilled to see you and celebrate all of our graduates and share the joy of their friends and families. Thrilled to have taught some of you, thrilled to have learned about your fantastic dissertations and master's theses in our recent showcases. I wish we could have more of these. Thrilled to have learned from many of you. To have learned from so many of you individually and collectively. But I am also sorry, finally having made it to the stage of Lincoln Center, not to be singing. That part should thrill all of you, trust me. Our shared project at the Graduate Center is producing and sharing knowledge, shaped by critical thinking, asking questions, hard questions, and working to find answers, provisional and lasting. Our community is one that fosters critique, respect, and following interrogations wherever they may lead us. So it is my privilege and joy and honor and heart-stopping fear to address you all today, a time of tumult, of unspeakable and what should be unimaginable violence, global and intimate, of wars that are decimating communities, killing civilians, and murdering children. Of enduring white supremacy, of pain and rage gone wild. But you and your work and passions are sources of hope, of promise, of possibilities, and of resistance to the violence, oppression, and repression that engulfs us at home and away. And I don't mean this lightly. The Graduate Center, now entering its 65th year, is a world of amazing scholarship and vibrant communities of practice. And while our building is smack in the middle of Manhattan, the Graduate Center lives on all of our campuses where science students do their research, where students study law, labor, journalism, and public health, and above all, where our students teach some of CUNY's 225,000 undergraduates. In each of these settings and out in the field, we thrive in interdisciplinary collaboration, we are inspired, and we are resilient. I deal with questions of resilience in my research, among children in rural Sudan, among those displaced by climate change, and among young people in New York excluded from workable futures. And I frame it in relation to reworking and resistance. While each of these sustains the others, all too often, resilience is used against the resilient. Absorbing this cut, that wound, this failure of the support, which can lead to more of the same, as if it's okay. But it's not. And it's time for CUNY's resilience neither to be taken for granted nor to be used against us. It is time to rework the formulas by which we are funded, the prisms through which we are seen and recognized, and acknowledged and rewarded for the extraordinary research, teaching, and public scholarship that is accomplished here. Recent protests calling for a ceasefire in Gaza and the release of all hostages are exemplary of our students' fortitude and commitments. You're going to make me take more than my time. And the release, but I like it, of all hostages are exemplary of our students' fortitude and commitments to peace, justice, and liberation. So too are their collective actions and calls for racial justice, gender and sexual equality, decolonization, and academic freedom. Our history and our future are inspired and full of promise. As part of a great and storied public institution, our students and faculty practice public knowing. Our collective work is public spurring, involving public science, inviting public participation, creating communities that live in their publicness, sometimes as encampments, marking solidarities with those whose publics are under assault, sometimes in solidarity with those fighting for climate justice, sometimes forging common grounds with those struggling against racism, sexism, and heteronormativity. In creating multiple, differentiated, and sometimes difficult and discordant publics, we treasure our rights of expression. We strive to respect and be respected by those who may hold other opinions and ideas. And we aspire to create a community in which different, even clashing ideas can flower with mutual respect, without violence, without policing, and without Congress adjudicating what can be said and thought by students, faculty, and administrators. We've been here before. One of the deepest pleasures and most exhilarating aspects of what we do is to savor the ways that knowledge and love are about the only two things that you can give and share and still have. In fact, the more you give, the more you have. Better than any of those cakes you want to eat and still have. So you heard it here. Knowledge and love are better than cake. Only slightly. Knowledge is one thing, but its connections to understanding and wisdom are lifelong projects, and where they lead and how they develop are up to you and the communities you create and live among. It requires recognizing the pain of others, facing hard truths, and working through disagreements and finding ways toward common grounds and potential solidarities. The best of our work is stirred by imagination, imagining new ways of experimentation, of resolving problems, of making art, of writing poetry, of probing cell mutation, and reaching toward the stars, literally. Imagining something better, different, more just is key to making it happen. Keep sight of what can be conjured beyond the expected. It's all around us. And if I may speak as a geographer, these are topographies of hope, action, and improvisation. Such topographies are intertwined with social reproduction and are at the heart of my research. Social reproduction encompasses the ways we make our social and cultural worlds in conditions not of our own making or choosing, and in our everyday practices remake them and the fabrics that hold them in place and make them sensible. But recognizing that in those practices, the fleshy, messy ones and the systemic ones, we are making the very conditions in which we live. It is possible then to realize that as we make them, we can make them different. This sort of recognition fosters and is sustained by critical consciousness, as Edward Said reminds us, staying curious, questioning received ideas, but also, and this may be the hard part, willing to question our own positions, to be as skeptical of what we agree with as of what we can't stand. As you move forward with your lives and life choices, facing the occasional and inevitable setbacks, I hope you will savor this moment full of promise and possibility. You are graduates of a unique institution, an amazing collection of colleges in the largest urban public university in the country. Our students are the backbone of this university. Without them teaching across CUNY's 25 campuses, there would be no CUNY. But it's not just that the Graduate Center students hold up so much of the university. They do it with great vibrancy, vitality, vigor. Their knowledge, their commitments to their students, and their empathy with the difficulties often faced by our undergraduates in this astonishing but undervalued institution makes futures sing. Today we celebrate our students' labor, scholarship, and teaching, but that should be celebrated and compensated always for the miraculous dedication, inspiration, and love that it is, love for learning that it is. So please bask in this day to celebrate your accomplishments, all the research, writing, puzzling out, rewriting, avoiding, analyzing, procrastinating, arguing, and finally daring to share your ideas have led to completed theses and defended dissertations, new edges and horizons in your lives. All too often in these endeavors, there's the no there effect. You write, you defend, and then you upload your dissertations and theses, and that's it, an upload. It feels like deflating on top of exhausting. But you did it. Rejoice and celebrate that you will no longer have to face those inevitable questions from family and friends. We see you out there. How's your paper going? When do you think you'll be done? Are you in chapter 11 yet? You won't feel the urge to duck into corners as I did when your advisor is coming down the hall. Now, having advised dozens of students whom I consider family, I encourage you to stay in touch with your mentors, who, in addition to writing all those letters of recommendation, delight in your successes, understand your struggles, and are ready to support you as you move forward and sometimes sideways. Finally-ish, it is in the Jewish tradition to remember hard times in the good. Likewise in Islam, where one of the break-fast foods in Ramadan is called helumur, literally sweet bitter. And it is in the tradition of all peoples to speak out against injustice. So as I reach my conclusion, I join the calls for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza. For freeing the remaining hostages, for the end of genocide in Sudan, and closer to home, for dropping the outrageous felony charges against our students who were protesting on this day. So, as you leave the Graduate Center and make your ways in the world, I wish you luck and the sustenance of the wonder, inspiration, hard work, and creativity that marked this phase of your becoming. Absorbing and celebrating all that you have achieved and shared during these years, we also remember its difficulties and sadnesses and the perils of these times. I leave you then with the words of Bertolt Brecht. In the hard times, will there be singing? Yes, there will also be singing about the hard times. Keep singing. It will make futures full of light. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all. I think it's quite clear. I think it's quite clear why the Graduate Center faculty, why the Graduate Center chose Cindy Katz to give our commencement speech today. I think it's quite clear. So now is the time we've been waiting for. It is now my pleasure to present the 2024 candidates for their degrees. Interim President Brumberg, at this commencement, we recognize 116 candidates for the degree of Master of Arts, 74 candidates for the degree of Master of Science, 10 candidates for the degree of Doctor of Audiology, 6 candidates for the degree of Doctor of Musical Arts, and 334 candidates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree. All candidates have completed the requirements of the university for their respective degrees and have been recommended for the degrees by the Graduate Council. The candidates' names will be read by Danya Ketok, a graduate of the Doctor of Musical Arts program. The candidates will be hooded by Professor Peter Eckersall and Professor Valerie Schaefer. The executive officer, director, or faculty representative of each discipline will join us on the stage to congratulate each candidate. The list of executive officers and directors can be found in your program. I ask the audience to withhold applause until all graduates have been called. I also ask that the audience remain until the end of the program. Our last graduate is as important as the first one who crosses the stage. Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Arts proceed to the stage? Interim President Bergberg, by the authority delegated to you by the Board of Trustees, I request that you confer upon them the degree of Master of Arts.
By the authority that the Regents of the State of New York and the Board of Trustees have committed to me, I confer upon you the degree of Master of Arts, thereby granting you all the rights, executive, and privileges which pertain to that degree. Congratulations.
Please recognize Professor Catherine Culkin, who is representing Program Director Sarah Covington, and the graduates for the Master of Arts degree in Biography and Memoir.
Avril Elizabeth Osborne de Jesus. Angelica Moresca Inahe. Jor Kane. The final graduate for the Master of Arts degree in Biography and Memoir is Timothy Ledwith.
Please recognize Deputy Officer Bettina Lerner, who is representing Executive Officer Giancarlo Lombardi, and the graduate for the Master of Arts degree in Comparative Literature.
Joanna Arlene Ligon.
Please recognize Program Director Matt Gold and the graduates for the Master of Arts degree in Digital Humanities.
Brianna Greg Cassat. Patricia Bellin. Just wait. Caitlin Cacciatari.
Gotta get her.
Ruby Chu. Miguel Peters. Miguel Peters. Theodore Daniel Manning. The final graduate for the Master of Arts degree in Digital Humanities is Allison DeGilla.
Please recognize Acting Program Director Els de Groot and the graduates for the Master of Arts degree in International Migration Studies.
Michelle Black. Melissa Frasco. Rochelle Frederick. Denise Wiley. The final graduate for the Master of Arts degree in International Migration Studies is Camille Donita May.
Please recognize Professor Christopher Schmidt, who is representing Acting Program Director David Humphreys, and the graduates for the Master of Arts degree in Liberal Studies.
Fernando Vieira. Benjamin John Carey. Jin Norris. Cynthia Chandini Hari. Brittany Lauren Brock.
Picture.
Dimitri Antoine Alexakos. Christina Trupiano. Yolenis Albornas. Don McLeod. Micah Roldan. Alyssa Joy Kaiser Hirsch. Jerry Brand. The final graduate for the Master of Arts degree in Liberal Studies is Sato Mugalian.
Please recognize Executive Officer Cecilia Cutler and the graduates for the Master of Arts degree in Linguistics.
Caitlin Messiah. Nia Nicole Borja. Nishtha Trivedi. Jalitza Gutierrez. Rachel Rose Block. The final graduate for the Master of Arts degree in linguistics is Daniel Yakubov.
Please recognize Program Director Krista Salamandra and the graduates for the Master of Arts degree in Middle Eastern Studies.
Aliyah Abdelaziz Dawood. The final graduate for the Master of Arts degree in Middle Eastern Studies is Sophia Marie Hadeshian.
Please recognize Deputy Executive Officer Sandra Shapshay, who is representing Executive Officer Jonathan Gilmore, and graduates for the Master of Arts degree in Philosophy.
Reyaz Khan. Guillermo Avila. The final graduate for the Master of Arts degree in Philosophy is Christina Marie Weinbaum.
Please recognize Executive Officer Jack Jacobs and graduates for the Master of Arts degree in Political Science.
Kavisha Keller. Abigail Melanie Dobson. James Timothy Riley. Aliana Jabari. Daniel Gerjonko. Joseph Donza. Hussein El Sayed Mahmoud El Shaer. The final graduate for the Master of Arts degree in Political Science is Christy Alai.
Please recognize Distinguished Professor Michelle Fine, who is representing Program Director Donna Ang Davis, and the graduates for the Master of Arts degree in Women's and Gender Studies.
Emma Banks. Nicolette Bull. Elizabeth Steinway Chapin. Neishka Diaz. Natalie Arazo. Alexandra Tidings Luzato. Kayla Rebecca Reese. The final graduate for the Master of Arts degree in Women's and Gender Studies is Kelly Waltz.
Will the candidates for the degree of Master of Science proceed to the stage? Interim President Brumberg, by the authority delegated to you by the Board of Trustees, I request that you confer upon them the degree of Master of Science.
Thank you. By the authority that the Regents of the State of New York and the Board of Trustees had committed to me, I confer upon you the degree of Master of Science, thereby granting you all the rights, executive, and privileges which pertain to that degree. Congratulations.
Please recognize Program Director Jillian Bellavari and the graduates of the Master of Science degree in Astrophysics.
Vanessa Brown. Imani Dindi. The final graduate for the Master of Science degree in Astrophysics is Ryan Jordan LeBron.
Please recognize Program Director Tony Rowe and the graduates for the Master of Science degree in Cognitive Neuroscience.
Ella Violet Gregorio. Androniki C. Gerohistodoulos. Aline dos Santos Oliveira. Alexandra Feshchenko. Rebecca Dean McCune. Anastasia Rumyantseva Karlamova. Tiffany Lee. Anastasia Martashvili. Melissa Elder. Kamar Pickering. The final graduate for the Master of Science degree in Cognitive Neuroscience is Vladimir Mudragel.
Please recognize Program Director Matthew Gold and the graduates for the Master of Science degree in Data Analysis and Visualization.
William Luckman. Catherine Michelle Donia. Tomiko Carino. Guillaume Kang. Hamza Habib.
Stay right here, stay right here.
Camelia Adil. Ethan Lowe. Mohammed Rakibul Islam. Livia Clarit. The final graduate for the Master of Science degree in Data Analysis and Visualization is Yunxia Wei.
Please recognize Executive Officer Ping Ji and the graduates for the Master of Science degree in Data Science.
Diego Freire. Sagar Gimire. Giacomo Radaelli. Olga Kluchnik. The final graduate for the Master of Science degree in Data Science is Kwame Bafour.
Please recognize Professor Jessica Hardy, who is representing Program Director Jeremy Porter, and the graduates for the Master of Science degree in Quantitative Methods in the Social Sciences.
Daniel Disla. Woody Gaston. Sean Joseph Sudal. Kelly Lauren Smith. Sarah Morrison. Christina Elizabeth Geddes. Emily J. Kramer. Mark Campo. Arshia Lodi. Catherine Luong. Mercedes Olmsted. Akeem Shepard. Paulina Verkusha. The final graduate for the Master of Science degree in Quantitative Methods in the Social Sciences is Daniel Orlowski.
We will now present the candidates for doctoral degrees. Candidates will be hooded. They will be hooded by Professor Peter Eckersall and Professor Valerie Schaefer. Will the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Audiology proceed to the stage? Interim President Brumberg, by the authority delegated to you by the Board of Trustees, I request that you confer upon them the degree of Doctor of Audiology.
Thank you. By the authority that the Regents of the State of New York and the Board of Trustees have committed to me, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Audiology, thereby granting you all the rights and privileges which pertain to that degree. Congratulations.
Please recognize Acting Executive Officer Dorothy Neve DeToro and the graduates for the Doctor of Audiology degree.
Robin Gale Axelrod. Tina Marie Cerello. Sabrina Malasarte. Rachel Combs. Sabina Elizabeth Chaccio. Yehudis Hotch. The final graduate for the Doctor of Audiology degree is Ashley McKegg.
Will the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Musical Arts proceed to the stage? Interim President Brumberg, by the authority delegated to you by the Board of Trustees, I request that you confer upon them the degree of Doctor of Musical Arts.
Thank you. By the authority that the Regents of the State of New York and the Board of Trustees have committed to me, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Musical Arts, thereby granting you all the rights and privileges which pertain to that degree. Congratulations.
Please recognize Executive Officer Norman Carey and the graduates for the Doctor of Musical Arts degree.
Julia Emily Danitz. Patrick Doan. Alexandra Joan. Jeremy Kienbaum. The final graduate for the Doctor of Musical Arts degree is John Popham.
Will the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy proceed to the stage? Interim President Brumberg, by the authority delegated to you by the Board of Trustees, I request that you confer upon them the degree of Doctor of Philosophy.
All right. By the authority that the Regents of the State of New York and the Board of Trustees have committed to me, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, thereby granting you all the rights and privileges which pertain to the degree. Congratulations.
Please recognize Executive Officer Jeff Moskowski and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Anthropology.
Jemima Georges. Sarah Maddie. Glenn Carl Collier. Miriam Nacimento. Zara Hussein. Nicholas Sean Glastonbury. Scott Thomas Eric. Talisa Feliciano. Lisa John. Katerina Danielle Evans. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Anthropology is Julia Lee Aronson.
Please recognize Executive Officer Jennifer Ball and the graduates of Doctor of Philosophy degree in Art History.
Anna Christina Perry. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Art History is Maria Quinata.
Please recognize Executive Officer Sebastian Poget and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Biochemistry.
Samantha Delaney. Ankita Dutta. Fanu Sheenam. Antonio Cerullo. Laput. Javier E. Lopez Hernandez. Jessica Desamero. Marvin Mendoza Bilog. Juliet Nana Essi Beidu Kane. Kun Hui Huang. Roxana Azad. Alfredo Vidal Ceballos. Mina Kang. David Komla Dansu. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in biochemistry is Oliver David Turk.
Please recognize Professor Leora Yetnikov, who is representing Executive Officer Christopher Blair, and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in biology.
Rusia Hyojung Lee. Huan Sun. Nazia Naeem. Lizette Couto. Carolina Fernandez Enriquez. Yuka Miura. Kelsey Hom. Kelechi Ndukwe. Matthew Michael Clear. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in biology is Sammy Sauma.
Please recognize Executive Officer Carl Lane and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in business.
Yu Ching Young. Wee Win Do. Dana LaContra Nugent. Andrea Pelez Martinez. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in business is Diogo Koch Alves.
Please recognize Executive Officer Yolanda Small and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in chemistry.
Famid Khan Sheehan. Samantha Kobos. Michael Phipps. Pooja Gaikwad. Gia Berisha. Prashun Gosh Roy. Dawanit Raul Daway. Pejman Gay Mimo Hamadi. Hamid Ardalik Jr. Daniel Schiavone. Ashif Buyan. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in chemistry is Nana Berko Agyamang.
Please recognize Deputy Executive Officer Bettina Lerner, who is representing Executive Officer Giancarlo Lombardi, and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Comparative Literature.
Leonardo Nole. Tatiana Nunez Bright. Catherine Payne. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Comparative Literature is Yelizaveta Shapiro.
Please recognize Executive Officer Ping Ji and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Computer Science.
Tian Tsai. Hien Su. Juan Wang. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Computer Science is Shuo Zhang.
Please recognize Executive Officer Brian Lawton and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Criminal Justice.
Sarah Chu. Zhu-In Lo. Lauren Nicole Moton. Kenneth Michael Quick. Jacqueline Scott. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Criminal Justice is Abby Loveland Tuller.
Please recognize Executive Officer Kieran Howard and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Earth and Environmental Sciences.
Angelica Winner. Marlene Nava Ramos. Christopher Ryan. Alana Blaine Menendez. Paradorn Wongchanapai. Saidan Ki. Abdu Rashid Ba. Ayo Andra Dees. Mark Dominic D'Alessandro. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Earth and Environmental Sciences is Benjamin Stanley Kwiatkowski.
Please recognize Professor Tom Thurston, who is representing Executive Officer Christos Giannakos and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Economics.
Lucas Dowiak. Min Woo Song. Ege Aksu. Helia Raby. John Orellana. Archil Dvalishvili. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Economics is Ker Tseng.
Please recognize Executive Officer Joan Lucariello and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Educational Psychology.
Elizabeth Shu Chi. Gail Swingler. Nick Zapparata. Nick was the final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Educational Psychology.
Please recognize Executive Officer Siraj Ahmed and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in English.
Olivia Wood. Judah Rubin. Ana Maria Flores. Filipa Calado. Margot Kotler. Shumik Bhattacharya. Michelle Chinitz. Karen C. Pitt. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in English is Erin Elizabeth Heiser.
Please recognize Executive Officer Maxime Blanchard and graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in French.
Patricia Ann Winter. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in French is Blonde Natasha Lakamo Ngachi Epuspawa.
Please recognize Professor Jonathan Sassy, who is representing Executive Officer Joel Allen, and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in History.
Philip E. Kaisman. Mara Kenny. Daniela Morais Tralde. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in History is Eric Barrett Wallenberg.
Please recognize Executive Officer Beatrice Lado and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Latin American, Iberian, and Latino cultures.
Rocio Carranza Brito. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Latin American, Iberian, and Latino cultures is Carmine Quijano Seydu.
Please recognize Executive Officer Cecilia Cutler and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Linguistics.
Pamela Franciati. Ines Alpseri. Carolina Fraga. Andres Bonilla Carvajal. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Linguistics is Andrew Stewart McCormick.
Please recognize Executive Officer Christian Wolf and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Mathematics.
Thomas Fallon. Colette Lapointe. Owen Moore. Ajith Anil Kumar Nair. Emilio Minicello. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Mathematics is Michael Anthony Pandazis.
Please recognize Executive Officer Norman Carey and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Music.
Jean-Patrick Bezongrand. Tanya Passwater. Lena Tabak is the final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Music.
Please recognize Executive Officer Juan Battle and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Nursing.
Danisha Bahadur. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Nursing is Janusz Kaleta.
Please recognize Deputy Executive Officer Sandra Shapshay, who is representing Executive Officer Jonathan Gilmore, and the graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Philosophy.
Daniel Lee Feldman.
Please recognize Deputy Executive Officer Daniel Kabat, who is representing Executive Officer Alexios Polychronikos and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Physics.
Mark Nikolaus Popinchak. Richard Gustavo Monje. Sharoj Chand. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Physics is Dylan James Reynolds.
Please recognize Executive Officer Jack Jacobs and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Political Science.
Rebecca Kreisel. Maxwell James Ferderer. Douglas Alberto Medina. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Political Science is Andrew Wilkes.
Please recognize Executive Officer Patricia Brooks and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Psychology.
Braden Lore Campbell. Lisa Marie Babel. Richard Connor Clark. Christopher W. Hoffman. Catherine R. Papazian. Chloe Elizabeth Brittenham. Eliana Rachel Grossman. Stephanie Larson. Peter Yu. Madiha Muzamal. Liat Koffler. Aditya Kulkarni. Caroline Nestor. Kimberly Belmonte. Karina Priyomka. Jushnani. Jennifer Francis Shimaluski. Erin Elizabeth Lilly. Eleanor Regina Lukin. Therese Louise Todd. Gina Sissoko. Beverlyn Rosario Williams. Alexandra Grace Bonagora. Sydney Baker. Jacqueline K. Dougherty. Allison Jane Goldberg. Sugandha Gupta. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in psychology is Stephen Bosco.
Please recognize Professor Emerita Harriet Goodman, who is representing Executive Officer Barbara Teeter, and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in social welfare.
Nantasha Williams. Britton Williams. Diana Melendez. Tiffany N. Younger. Claire Therese McHugh. Aransana Bagajav. Jennifer D. Bauer. Thais Alfreda Brown. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Social Welfare is Justin Cabrera.
Please recognize Deputy Executive Officer Jessica Hardy, who is representing Acting Executive Officer Philip Kazanitz, and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Sociology.
Ricardo Gabriel. Edwin Grimsley. Anthony Capote. Morgan Ann Richards Melamdier. Mara McGee. Yanina Seltzer. Shumon Lee. Hayne Lee. For the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Sociology is Hamad Sindi.
Please recognize Executive Officer Valerie Schaefer and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Speech, Language, and Hearing Sciences.
Richard Charles Lissamore. Lauren Grevy. Georgia Drakopoulou. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Speech, Language, Hearing Sciences is Gerald C. Emezua.
Please recognize Executive Officer James Wilson and graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Theater and Performance.
Margit Nissa Edwards. Elise Singer. Christine Snyder. Chungjin Jo. Hansol Oh. Kyuyun Kim. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Theater and Performance is Dokyen Shin.
Please recognize Executive Officer Sherry Deckman and the graduates for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Urban Education.
Lisette Aguilar. Gladys Yeseli Aponte. Francie Johnson. Brian Q. David Rosas. The final graduate for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Urban Education is Jessica Velez.
Do we have a lot of doctors in the house or what? As a reminder, please remain seated at the end of the ceremony until the faculty and graduates have recessed from the hall. Interim President Bromberg will now offer closing remarks.
Thank you. For you, the graduates, your hard work in completing your degree is finished, and congratulations for once again reaching this juncture. This is my first time presiding on a commencement, and I must admit it is a daunting task, as I am supposed to come up with some deep and meaningful thoughts that will inspire you all. I thought briefly of using ChatGPT, but then thought better than to subject you to that. I realized as a graduate of a PhD program like many of you, I learned important skills that can be used not only in my field of study, but more generally to analyze problems and hypothesize solutions. The problem at hand is how to encapsulate what it means to have a graduate degree and what is the value we bring to our institution specifically and society more generally. As I mentioned briefly at the start of today's program, all of us made a choice to join this community because we are committed to asking the difficult questions and then learning the appropriate methods to find the answers. It is relatively easy to go into a library and take out a book or look up a journal article, but it takes a lot more effort to publish a book or a peer-reviewed article and place it back in that same library. which is in essence what each of you did during your course of study at the Graduate Center. The creation of new knowledge is at the core of what the Graduate Center does and is the common theme that links our 48 programs, spanning the academic alphabet from astrophysics to urban education. Reading through the program and seeing the titles of everyone's dissertation, the breadth and depth of the new knowledge that has been discovered is awe-inspiring, even if I cannot decipher the meaning of all the amazing scholarship. So thanks to you. Asking questions and getting empirical answers is becoming even more crucial in today's post-fact world. We can all point to countless examples where proof is defined not by careful investigation or experimentation, but by rather yelling the loudest and saying the same thing over and over again, independent of where the truth may be. I implore you, as graduates of the Graduate Center, to continue to ask the important questions and use the methodologies you have learned with us to create new knowledge that can advance the public good, whether that is creating a new medicine to cure a disease or figuring out new ways in which to interpret ancient histories that provide insights into our modern world. The skills you have learned as a master's or a doctoral student empower you to think critically about our society's problems. I believe the advantage of having a graduate degree is that the only limitation you have is your own imagination. So when I imagine what I have wanted to hear at my own graduation, the only thought that came into my head was I hope the president would keep his remarks brief. I'll do my best to live up to that. While yelling the loudest might make you stand out of the moment, those of you who have studied history can point to the great thinkers who did not shout, but rather used careful arguments to advance their ideas. The quality of these ideas and not their volume is what makes us remember great thinkers of the past. I am sure that hundreds of years from now, some of the work you have created will be read and pondered over by the graduate students of the next millennia, because you constructed the necessary arguments supported by the data, considered other viewpoints, and ultimately presented your thesis in such a way that it informs and even sways future audiences. Research has led to incredible advances in how our society communicates and shares information, and I can't wait to hear about how all of you will utilize your abilities to research questions and communicate discoveries to create a better future. In closing, I strongly believe that research matters and moves society forward, and that new knowledge you have and will continue to generate will make a difference. Now I invite you as alumni of the Graduate Center to work together with your peers and your mentors as a community of scholars to ensure that research continues to be valued and advances the public good. Congratulations to you, the class of 2024. I hope you have researched where to celebrate tonight, as you all deserve it. Congratulations.